Hello, welcome back to my channel, the Cat's Eye Tarot 777. How are you? I'm going to do a general reading for my Sagittarius. All right, so without further ado, let's get started. This is for my Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. This is a general reading. It is not a personal one-to-one. So with that being said, all of this may resonate with you, or only parts. Take what does, disregard the rest. If it does not resonate with you at all, that simply means it does not belong to you. Okay, check the other signs near other placements and pop in on one of those videos and see what's going on if you'll find your message there. Oh, so we've got a couple of cards here. Well. We've got the Seven of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, and the Fool. So we are back and forth, it seems, at the moment. We're trying to keep peace and balance, defending something while we're on a new beginning. We might feel defensive while on this new beginning. There's some type of balancing act we're doing right now, and we're juggling between being carefree and feeling defensive. Let's see. All right, Spirit, what else is going on here? What are we here to speak about for Sagittarius? What is going on within this situation that Sagittarius may need to know, or that they might, message we might deliver through this? Harmony, working with others towards a bigger picture. Okay, so there's some type of balance we're working on right now in a new beginning, okay, that has us between holding on to what we need to in order to continue, excuse me. Basically, we're wounded warriors. And so when you're wounded in battle, right, you remember what caused that wound. You remember how you got wounded, whatever mistakes. So you're careful not to make those same mistakes. You're careful to have your strong defenses up. But in a new beginning, in harmony, working with others, teamwork toward a bigger picture, it requires a balance of not just always being on the defense, but also as a leader to take risks, to move forward, to continue to grow whatever it is that we're working on. And I believe you're in a situation as such. There may be some project at work that we're working on that may strongly be tied to affecting our home life. So we're working on balance at the moment in regards to that. Let's see what else. We have a Princess of Cups here, so there's a message of an offer, something brand new. There's some type of offer coming in, okay? That has been on our minds. And so we're trying to be very careful with this as we're building towards the future, okay? There's a Three of Swords here. Something about heartbreak and stress. The Emperor. Okay, so there's something about in your past where there was stress, possibly within Aries. It's about control, some type of power struggle. There was some type of foul play, and it puts you in a position, quite a position, to where we really had to make monumental decisions. Like, it put you in a very, very hard position to where we almost couldn't move. We felt like we didn't know which way to go. We decided to go on a new beginning, right? Because of money. Probably had to do with money. And so now we're here just looking this over. We're contemplating over this, and we're very back and forth. We're very back and forth with what has happened. It's almost like this may have happened out of nowhere. Like, we were like, oh my gosh, there's a lot of rush of change in here, okay? Something has completed, it's come to an end, but it keeps coming up. It keeps coming up. So, and we want to move on to our past, like not to our past, to peace, but we feel trapped, like we can't. Even though we want to keep moving forward, we are remaining loyal so as to find victory. But intuitively, intuitively we're having some back and forth, okay? Inside in our subconscious, we're very back and forth, and we feel like there's a need to see deeper beyond the physical realm around us. We have hope and faith for regeneration, and we have hope and faith in love. Okay, so obviously, whatever this is that has happened in the background is affecting your way of moving in regards to work. There's some type of offer towards creativity and growth, and it has to do with maybe a work project. But we're constantly, right now, we feel we're constantly having to balance between taking risks and being defensive, because something else has happened in our personal lives that we feel we have to be watchful of, okay? It does look as though we're going to take the risk either way for this new beginning. Because, this offer may be something that's going to help us out, help us build something we've been wanting to build for the future. So that seems to be the general gist of what's going on around you. Okay, let me pull a couple more cards. Okay, yes. So, yeah, because we're confused on which choice is the right choice. That's why we're being that's why we're so defensive. Excuse me. We don't want to be fooled again. We don't want to fall into a sense of false security. There you go. And that makes sense. It's understandable. Let me see what else I get here. Ooh, this card's just flying. Lots of energy. Lots of energy. Okay. Okay. We're going to drive ahead. It looks as though this offer is something we're going to want to drive ahead to, or that it's pushing us to drive ahead through the challenges, whatever this offer may be. We see a victory within this new project. And we feel, it seems as though the foundation of this is seeing this victory is that it'll bring forth the ultimate truth of what we've been working towards. So if you're curious if you should take an offer that has come in, like maybe a job offer or something, it seems like it's saying that it would be a good idea, that it will help you drive forward to success, or it may be what you need in order to help you to balance out, to have a focus and will and drive towards some type of victory. It may get you through this. To have intent is important. When you have intent toward, King of Wands. I see that as you, but this is definitely about you taking lead on something. And it seems to carry success and victory for you. In your past, you may have had trouble navigating these types of things because you had to be very defensive of all the heartbreak and all the disappointment and rejection you've had before. But ahead of you, it seems as though by taking a risk and going ahead with this, through whatever challenges may come, you will find victory. That's what I'm getting from this reading, okay? Let me see what else. Something about your emotional past really did a number on you. But what I was trying to say is, we acquire wounds, we acquire being drawn to our shadow through those wounds at times, because those are areas in our life where we may need to work, and so we can grow, and so we can rise, right? And intent towards, or a driven will towards an ultimate goal is important. It's very important to have that focus and that drive. It doesn't mean like we bury everything. Of course, we're going to have to work through those challenges to continue to move forward. It just means that when you have that goal in mind and that focus in mind, Sometimes that's what helps pull you through that. Okay. Where you have a place to focus your intent and your will, then everything follows. You drive that chariot forward. Okay, let's see. Basically getting into the driver's seat. That's what I'm getting here. All right, so we may be willing to win at all costs and take risks. This may be something very cutthroat. We may be dealing with others who are this way. I wonder if you're in corporate. I don't know. I get that. That's what it makes me think of. Okay, that's the feeling I get from that when I see the Five of Swords sometimes in regards to work and climbing the ladder. It's tough. It's very tough, and sometimes people can be ruthless. That's what I see when I see the Five of Swords. Ruthless, very ruthless, and a new beginning. All right, requiring some type of fight. A lot of fighting, a lot of risk taking happening here. Okay, so it's not all hunky-dory. There will be some challenges. There will be times where we feel defeated. Okay, but that's part of the risk is what I'm getting here. Also, be careful not to be so heavy about this. Right? Don't be so heavy to the point of where you're so competitive, you're willing to hurt others, to step on whoever you have to get there. Okay, because victory is here and success is here. We don't want to go too far. Maybe be a little bit more lighthearted, okay? There may be a need to not press yourself so hard. You have the center stage. You are a leader. You do shine as an individual, as somebody who leads the pack with innovative ideas. It may be unnecessary for you to be so risky as to try to win at all costs by being ruthless, okay? Having a lighthearted, carefree attitude within your optimism as you are would be enough. Let's see. What else can I get? Let me pull a couple more for you. So basically just check your need for that. Just check your need for that. Do not let your past disillusion you into being so defensive that you take such dark measures, is what I'm getting out of this. You may be soul searching that anyways right now. You may be doing some questioning, some deep soul searching, some connecting with yourself while trying to navigate this. The Hermit is coming up. So if you're not doing that, you may feel that, like, if you've been feeling a lot like right now that you want to be alone, that you need time to think. I feel like that goes hand in hand when you're faced in such situations. Let me see. So that may be what's going on right now as well. Yeah, we're feeling stressed. We're feeling very stressed. But the truth of the matter is that the world is our oyster at this moment. Again, you may need to lighten up. Do take some time to yourself. Do take a breath and a moment to clarify what is going on around you and within you, because you're stressing yourself out. It looks as though you are definitely stressing yourself out. The Nine of Swords is a moment in time. It will pass. It is not here forever. And it's quite possibly, if you take some time to look within, you may be self-inflicting this. Just what I'm seeing in the cards, okay? The choice, you have choices. You have the world in your hands. You have the capabilities to expand further, all right? It's going to take us being in tune with our intuition and our heart space. May take some heart chakra work, but through our navigation of feelings and being in tune, not just with our own feelings, but those around us, we will find success. There's something here about transformation, and maybe even a Scorpio you're dealing with. I don't know if it's a Scorpio boss. I get Cancer or Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. Something about water energy here. Okay, there's transformation afoot. There's some type of new beginning. All right, we're stepping into a new level. Whatever it was before is no longer. And this is, we're going to need to tap into our heart space, intuitive space, in order to move ahead with this. We're going within to transform without, or throughout is what I'm getting. I do see success here for you. You may not feel like there's success here for you, but there is success here for you. Okay? Stay the course in your logical mind as well. Do not let your emotions get the best of you. Being in tune with emotions so as not to spin out because you're feeling all of these things, but you're not stopping to understand what you're feeling. Not stopping to understand them so you don't let them just run you can be an issue here. We want to be careful of that, which is why it would be a good idea to take some time to yourself, to reflect, to connect, whether it's with, you know, your spiritual side, with nature, with you, period, okay, on what you're feeling, so you can grab this by the reins and transform and move forward to success, okay, through your intuitive gifts. So then you can be able to be clear and make wise decisions moving forward, okay? That's what I'm getting out of this reading for you. That was quite a ride. All right, let me see if I can pull an oracle card for you, Sagittarius. Quick. Intuition. Navigating through our intuition. So again, as we're driving forward, right, in the past we may have been dealing with things we didn't really know which way to go, made some mistakes possibly, you know, got caught up in what we thought was and wasn't, and ended up on the defense. That affected us deeply, of course. And so now we're back and forth with taking risks, you know, lightheartedly, moving forward in some type of new beginning, some type of offer to drive ahead to success in, working with others, okay? There's victory here with that. Careful not to let whatever it was in the past that made you feel so defensive, that made you feel so unsure, bring you to ruthlessness. Okay, that's what I feel here. And you may be stressing yourself out, overthinking things in a non-trusting way, whether it be of yourself or others. So definitely take some time alone, and definitely take your time to reflect and get in tune with your intuition, okay? So you can not just feel your things, but understand not just feel your things. Well, not just feel it, but understand what you're feeling so you can transmute that energy into transformation and rise and move forward. That's what I'm getting for you, Sagittarius. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you next time.